What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Pop Goblin. We're gonna make a sheep shearing monstrosity. It's gonna shear sheep. Yeah, that's what it does. First off, I put these trunks here. If you haven't noticed, I'm on creative, and it's getting dark. This flatland's kind of creepy, just flat. Anyway, I guess I should have put some lights out, huh? Lanterns? No. Ooh. I didn't think it would get dark so soon. Guess I could just turn it to daytime, huh? But just in case I start working and it starts to turn night again, we'll have lights. So, first trunk. We've got hoppers, dispensers, chest, observers, trapdoors, redstone torches, rail, power rail, and hopper carts. These are all very important. Second, this is glass. I chose rainbow glass because I'm on creative. But when you're playing survival, your best bet's just clear. You're gonna need lots and lots of shears. I mean, this machine eats up iron like it's nobody's business. Those are just for me. Here's the dye. You can dye all the sheep different colors, stick them all in this machine, and you get a rainbow worth of stuff spitting out. Okay, you know what I forgot? The most important part of this, dirt. I don't even know why I have cobblestone. Like, why are you here, cobblestone? Out of here. I'm just pressing stuff now. Dirt is what you want. But we will be starting off with dirt. Now, first things first, you're going to have to figure out how big you want this thing. So, to make things easy, I just start. See, that's 3 blocks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do a 14 block one. This pad that you're making has to be 3 blocks wide. Just like this. It's a nice solid pad. Pad of grass. Grass is important because you are going to have that to feed the sheep. So if you go ahead and start it on grass, build it up, let the grass grow, you know the biz. I like to put stairs on so I know where, so I put this little thing right here on both ends so I know that that's where my stairs are going to be. Alright, now that you've got something looking like this, I don't know if you can see, let's get up here. Something looking like this. Yep. Now comes the even harder part. For this next part, you're going to need trunks. You're going to need redstone torches. You're going to need a mine cart with a hopper in it. Rails and power cart. And I think hoppers. Yes, hoppers. You need the hoppers. Now with all this junk in your toolbar, you want to decide where to put your trunks at. We want to take this track and run it. But every so often we have to put trunks and hoppers. So you got your pad, your track, which I'll get into that further in a second, but your track goes on this outside area of this pad, and you need trunks. So with these hoppers, have to be squatted to put hoppers on trunks. So you just place the hoppers like that. I like to have one on each side these trunks, but you can have as many. Like if you wanted to, you could put like, I don't know how many on here. But see, if you're not tending to this thing every time you play and you're hanging out in the area that you put this will just constantly put wool out, and so your trunks will get full. real quick, I had in one level, I had to create a hopper trunk system that was literally a hopper or a trunk. Hold on. Trunks like that. But it went underground. So like I had these trunks and then there was hoppers underneath them. Yeah, hoppers underneath them, collecting, putting it in massive trunk systems, and then hoppers connect. It was a mess. I'm not trying to make this confusing. I was just telling you that like you can do more, so much more. You can make a sheep factory, shearing factory if you wanted to. Alright, now for the rest of the track. You just lay the track. You have to squat, of course, but you lay the track right over the hopper system. Now you have to put rails or power rails in, which is dig a hole where you're going to put the power rail, of course. Put your dirt, slap your power rail on there. Look at that. You need at least, I'm going to say 3 power rails on this thing, unless it's depending on how big it is. If you're making like a super huge one, of course you're going to have to up the power rails. And however many power rails you use determines on how fast the cart goes around the track. So if you use a whole lot of power rails, you might get a cart that's going super fast. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't going to get buggy, because like after a minute your sheep will just despawn, or hoppers aren't collecting like they should be, or what were the other problems that we had with this? Overflow. Like I said, there was overflowing problems, and we just had the sheep literally standing in their wool. Oh no. Okay. I got an idle hand. It's out of control. But I think I used 4 power rails. Yes, 4 power rails. So, and then you should have something that looks like this. Nice little track, hoppers, cart, power rail, redstone. Don't forget your redstone torches. Alright, next stage, next phase of this operation. Now dispensers, well, not so much the dispensers, but the observers, they cause me issues because I can't tell which way stuff is pointing. So, but first off, let's make these stairs. Like I said, I'm literally making dirt steps. That's it. You're just piling up the dirt. This is very important because of the grass. You want the grass to grow up, and you want it to be able to replenish itself quickly. So, and then you put a roll of grass right here, leaving this side and this side like that's right, yeah, because something else will happen there. So right now we're focusing on making this dirt bridge over what we just did. And yeah, there's like no space here, so if something happens in the middle of this or whatever, you are going to have to break dirt, break track to get in there. But I mean, at least that's easily fixed. I guess you could make it bigger, but for what this thing's doing, you don't want to. You want it to be low like this because the wool is literally falling through the dirt blocks. Here we go. Alright, when you get done with that, you'll have something that looks like this. Yeah. I think it's wonderful. It's all green already. Usually when I make these, they're dirt looking, covered in dirt, not green. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, now, oh, why am I in this? Observers. Observers observe the dirt block. Every time a sheep eats off this dirt block, this observer will pick that up. Now, this is where the hard part comes in because I don't know if I'm supposed to be. I'm assuming it's at the eye. The arrow is pointing that way. I'm assuming I'm doing this wrong. Let's look at this. No, are those the eyes? Do you observe? I don't know. I guess the only way to figure this out is to actually, like, see. How am I going to test this out? Why does that just look wrong? That just looks wrong. I got to figure this out for you guys because I don't know. What? So it is the face of the observer, I'm assuming. I'm going to go ahead and put it down even though the arrow is pointing the opposite direction. Anyway, we put observers if you can figure it out. Freaking hard. Observers. Yeah, it's a lot of observers. So if you're on survival, you will be collecting supplies for a minute, depending on how big. You could just make a tiny one, something like teeny tiny. Alright, there's the observers. I forgot the redstone torches. Yeah, we'll just slap some torches on here already because I don't know if it takes all these or not. Redstone. Pretty sure it does though. Anyway, alright, now we got that. Next is the dispensers. So, what? That's not right. Is that right? I'm going to assume that that's right. You put the dispensers like this. Like so. Now, like I said, this thing eats up iron. So, you're going to have to fill these dispensers with shears. But if you were doing if you're doing big projects like we were doing, because in our world we made this thing because we needed banners and builds because, like I said, we wanted the effect of the fire, things catching on fire very easily. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and slap this cart on there and push it like so, and it should start going around. Alright, this is what it should look like so far. Now, let's see, I don't want to take the time. You can use any color if you want to make it pretty rainbowy, which I think we'll attempt it. If I get too irritated, then I'm done. But right here is where the sheep will be walking in. So you start here with the glass, and in the middle get some glass. I forgot I have to squat. I guess I don't have to squat. Just have to watch what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll show you this when it gets done. Alright. So here is what it looks like with the rainbow glass on. You can kind of imagine what it would look like with the clear. I mean, it would just be clear, of course. You'd be able to see everything better. But, yep. You want to have these 2 blocks high. I guess I should have left the area for the trapdoors. You don't have to put trapdoors. Sometimes I put trapdoors up here just in case I'm having trouble feeding them or whatever. The best thing to do is honestly let them out. To let the sheep out. But I'll show you all that stuff here soon. But yeah, whenever you're messing with them, just let them out. Because it's too much to go trying to deal with them inside that. So if you want to reproduce them or move them or take less, just take them all out, separate what you need to do, and then of course if you're going to put this outside, build a fence around it, of course, so whenever you do let them out, it's not like they're just roaming the countryside. But okay, let's see, next thing. Yeah, we do have to fill up the dispenser. I forgot to put gates. Of course, you're going to need a gate of some sort. Or gates. You're going to need 4 of these gates because there's 4 ins and outs. Put these gates here and you can go in either way you want. Just like that. So you can bring the sheep in through this way and keep going, and then you exit out the other end and shut it behind you, or vice versa. It's very handy that way, so you can come in and out of the system without being dead-ended and blocked with sheep. They can be nightmares. Anyway, alright, the next thing to do is to fill up the shears. So, I don't know the easiest way to do this at all. But, yeah, there's no easy way to do this. So, I guess with that being said, this is going to take me a long while. I'm just going to put 1 in each. You can put, obviously, up to 9 shears in these. But if you're like me and you're just like, well, I will check the machine because I don't have all that iron, you put 1. I would usually put 2 though when I'm first starting out, because I don't want to. They do run through these shears really quick. I can do it from this side. I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep forgetting that I'm on creative even when I'm flying around and it's all in my face. Anyway. Yeah, I'll probably speed through this part, hopefully. Alright. Well, I'm not going to do that last one. But you guys get the gist. You put shears in the dispensers. You've got your observer, you've got your redstone, and then you've got a dispenser. The dispenser gets the shears. This is what it should look like up to this point. Feel free to pause the video. Take your time. Make it your own. I don't know. Like, this is how I build it, but I'm sure that you can make it like a circle, you know, or a square one that just keeps going. Who knows? I don't know. This is as big, well, not as big. I've actually made this bigger, like 25 blocks big or something, but I had a lot of problems out of it too. But I haven't attempted to do anything else. This is taken from other people's sheep shear designs, and I just kind of was like, this isn't enough wool and I need to do something. Anyway, now for the sheep. Get out of here, black sheep. I guess you can stay. I didn't grab no black dye. Get your sheep, however you round them up, and dye them. You just simply click on the sheep with the dye. Bam! Look at all these beautiful, colorful sheep. I will never have green because I left it in the trunk. We need green. It's not in the right trunk. Get out of here, sheep egg. Oh, I didn't leave it in the trunk. Oh, get out of here, pink. Lime green. Ooh. Come here, guys. It's a flat world. You can't get away from me. Anyway. And then you simply get some wheat, wherever the wheat may be. Crops. Here we are. And you do this number. Come with me if you want some of this sheep. And here we go. They'll fight a minute. They'll get it. You want to run forward and back a little bit, so get this going like this. See how they keep coming in? Back and forth, just a teeny tiny bit. Come on, guys. And then put the wheat away and run away. Bam. Now, they will start to eat and be sheared. If this is working right. This is not working right. Sheep eat and get sheared. It turns out to be these observers. They're all like, brah. I'm suspicious of this thing now. Telling y'all how to build it wrong is what I was doing. You guys eating? Yeah, I just saw you eat. Okay, so observers must be wrong, I guess. How would you even get an observer to do that right? Oh, you know what's wrong? It's not the observers. I'm a goob. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I told you to put the redstone on the observers. That is wrong. Don't listen to me. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Let's see. I forgot that you probably should just put dirt instead of these right here. I don't know what I was thinking when I told you to do this. So, hopefully I will stop you. Put this part first. But yeah, you put dirt. I hope this fixes it. And then redstone. I guess I should go on the other side and find out. Yeah, there we go. So yes, this dirt pad is very important. I don't know why I didn't remember to do it in the first place. But there's the sheep getting sheared. Look, there they go. An easy fix. We just have to put like that. So, instead of listening to me and putting the red torches on there, make sure you do it like this. Get the other side too. Alright, now this is the correct way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to show you guys something and I do it wrong. But it was an easy fix, so at least there's that. And none of your supplies will be lost because you can pick all these up. So, I just forgot how wide, because I usually make these steps wider than this to account for that. And for some reason, I just did not remember. But see, this is how the base should look. Very simple fix for that. I'm sorry that I almost wasted y'all's time. Anyway, now you just check these trunks. Yeah. There it goes. Now, like I said, the more sheep you cram into this thing, the better. Even though the more glitchy stuff will get for you, possibly. But that's the machine. My sheep are everywhere. Yeah, I guess maybe I should go round some more sheep up. Here, sheep. Man, they traveled very far. The cows do. I don't need them. I don't need you. Go away. My goodness. Like I said, oh, cow. Not needed. Cows, they don't care. Get him out of here. I'm watching y'all. Clear glass, I mean, it's clear glass I like because you can see everything that's going on in there. But like I said, if you just want some color or to display that you've got colorful wool available or whatever it is that you're doing, and if you are in survival and you do manage to get one of these things and you're in one of the survival or servers with your friends, you'll be rich. You'll be so rich because they'll be like, oh, I want some wools of all colors for carpet and banners and stuff. You'd be like, oh, you do you? Well, I need more iron to run this machine, so. But I hope this video was informational. I hope it helped out somebody instead of angering somebody. I know I get annoying sometimes. Yeah, leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want. I'm not forcing you, but it'd help us out a lot. See you next time. Bye.